Can you please tell me your full name?
My full name is Suman Shrestha.
Suman Shrestha. Where are you from, Suman?
I'm from Maharajganj, which is in the northern part of Kathmandu.
Do you work or are you a student?
I am currently working. I just recently graduated from my IT college and I'm currently working as a software developer.
Let's talk about music in part 1 of your IELTS speaking test.
Sure.
Do you like to listen to music?
Yes, I do love listening to music, especially the 90s and the rock kind of music. I'm into that kind of stuff. I do listen to all different kinds of genres though, but yeah, that's my preference.
As you have said, your favorite type of music basically is rock band. Can you also sing?
Yeah, I actually am currently involved in a band where I sing as well as I play guitar.
Did you learn music at school?
Yes, I did. I learned at grade 9. I started learning guitar at grade 9, and I used to sing. I was like a bathroom singer, but I started singing as well. I started singing, and I also started playing guitar at the same time.
If you could learn a musical instrument, what would it be?
I currently know guitar, but it would be great to learn like drums, which I've always admired how people play drums in their time.
Do you think music is important?
Yes, I do think music is very, very important.
Yes.
It helps you, for me personally, it helps me become very myself. It helps me become myself, and it's a part of my meditation routine as well.
How do you usually get your news, by the way?
Sorry?
How do you usually get your news?
I get my news from the social media site, especially from Facebook, sometimes from Instagram. There's this news portal in Facebook called Routine of Nepal. That's where I get most of my news.
And do you often read newspaper?
Well, no, I don't. I've not even seen newspaper for a long time now. Yeah. So
How do most of the people get the news in your country?
yeah, since the rise of social media has taken place,
Yes.
most of the people get news from Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I guess.
And do you think learning about international news is also important?
Yeah, yes, it is very important. You get to know a lot of things about what's going on, which is not from Nepal.
Yes.
And you learn a lot of things about their cultures and the things that are happening out there.
Now let's move on to part 2. In part 2, you'll be given a topic. This is your topic, and you'll have to plan for this topic for 1 minute. Please start making notes soon. So now we can stop and start on 15 minutes.
Sure. So the song which I also consider my favorite song, is called Bohemian Rhapsody. So that song is by a British band called Queen. It was written in 1988, I think. I don't know the exact date though.
Yes.
It was written there, and the lyrics is about the girlfriend of the lead vocalist. So this song is of genre. The genre of the song is pop rock, which is like solely it contains like guitars and drums and bass. So when I first heard, so let's talk about how I first heard about the song. So I first heard this song in 2017 in a theater where they were rolling this movie called Bohemian Rhapsody. The movie was based on the life of the band itself. So that's where I first heard. And this song, to describe it, it's about 6 minutes long, and it contains a lot of as I already mentioned to you, I'm kind of a musician, so it contains a really good amount of musical theories and very sneaky patterns in the song. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much. Now let's move on to part 3 of your speaking test.
Sure.
In part 3, we'll be talking about some of the social problems of your country. What social problems are there in your country?
There are a lot of social problems, especially one related with girls. There is a lot of gender inequality in my country, and it is causing a lot of problems.
What can be done to alleviate poverty?
Poverty, first of all, our country is very not balanced in political issues, and because of that, because of a lot of corruption that's going on in our country, I think first step is to neutralize the political government part, and then they will start helping the poor people and maybe reduce poverty.
Are there many charities in your country?
Well, nothing that I've heard of, but I do have some views that I've heard. It is from the one and only billionaire himself. His name is Binod Chaudhary, and he has done some notable charities on rural part of Nepal.
What is the difference between major crime and minor crime?
Since I'm not really I don't have a lot of knowledge about that, but I think major crimes relate to crimes which involves murder and rape and something like that, while minor crimes are just this pickpocketing things and some small thieves.
And do you think all the crimes should go to prison, or all the criminals should go to the prison?
Well, it is a really debatable question, because sometimes prison is a great solution, optimal solution for these kinds of things, but the other time, some people are hurt mentally, or they are facing from poverty, so the government needs to maybe think about that too.
What problems does overpopulation cause?
There are a lot of problems overpopulation cause, especially if we are living here in Kathmandu and there's a lot of traffic jam because of overpopulation. There's a lot of the land prices here in Kathmandu, it's skyrocketing right now. So it's very it's a concerning factor.
And why do you think many people move to live in cities?
Yeah, most people move there because they want better education, better infrastructures. I've been to rural part of Nepal, and there is not even a proper road or transportation systems. So I think that's got to be it.
Thank you so much, sir. That's the end of your
Sure.